Hello and welcome to day 13, 14? 13 I think. I've just come across this natural lake. I thought it was man-made, but it's a natural lake just near the beach, enclosed within these mountains. It's quite cool. It's quite shallow here. It's like if I was to stand, it comes up to my waist. I don't think there's any snakes or crocodiles in here. I mean, the Indians have been swimming in here, so surely it must be fine. Oh, there's something beneath my feet. What is that? Okay, let's just move it right. Oh, no, there's something. I just got chatting to some Indians in here. They're like saying, you know, what do you do? Where are you from? And I said, oh, I'm from England, and you know, my hobby is doing YouTube. And he's like, oh, YouTube. What do you what do you do? What's your name? And I said, you know, Andy Bradley. I do comedy sketches and that. And he said, what? Andy Bradley? I watch your videos. I was like, what? No, you're joking. He's like, yeah, I watch your videos. Like, you do travel vlogs. It's like, what a small world, just in the middle of a lake, enclosed from you know, the main touristy part, and I find someone that watches my videos. It's, yeah, really funny moment. I don't know if he's probably getting mixed up with someone else, but yeah, it was quite funny. We shared like a little picture and that. Yeah, he got me confused with someone else. Being really careful not to drop this camera because this camera is not waterproof. I find it quite strange that speaking to a lot of Indian people over here, some people where they're selling, you know, their jewellery and sarongs and scarves and, you know, all the typical usual stuff that you'd find. Now I say to them, you know, have you ever gone to a different country? And they say no, they never left their town. So I've just spoken to a lady now. We're in a Rambo. She's never left the Rambo, and she's 40, 50 years old, never left her town. I'm like, why? Why have you never left? And for her whole life, she's on the beach trying to sell her, you know, merchandise, which you find a lot of people do. So much poverty over here and such little wage that they have no money to travel anywhere, not even to another country, but out of their town. That is how bad it is for earning money over here. And she said all her money goes on, you know, not only rent and, you know, paying for bills and that, but she has 4 kids and she wants them to be brought up well, and she has to pay for them to go to school. We've got annoying kids shouting in the background. What are you saying? Shut up. Maya mama. Yeah, right. I'm trying to do a vlog. So they have to obviously pay for... What is that under my feet? So they have to... Oh, and they've got no money for anything else. Yeah, it's quite upsetting really, because you find a lot of Indians are like that. She spoke such good English. It sounded like she was from England, and I said that to her and said, yeah, you know, I just learnt on the beach from talking to people, from tourists, which is amazing. I said, you know, can you speak Russian as well? There's lots of Russian tourists. I said, yeah, I can speak Russian and a little bit of Italian. I said, why don't you just, you know, be a translator, earn loads of money doing that and travel as well? Said, yeah, I haven't really thought about it. I said, do it. Like, you just earn so much money. She knows more languages than me, you know, English, and learning Spanish and a bit of sarcasm as well. Oh, this lake actually, this is called Sweet Lake. If you wanted a quirky little relaxing swim somewhere in Goa, come to Sweet Lake. What is that? Come to, oh, there's something else. Come to Sweet Lake. Quite romantic to bring a loved one, I would have thought. So you've joined me on this little expedition, taking a little trek through the jungle. It kind of reminds me like I'm in like Jumanji or something at the moment. Yeah, just out here, all on my own. I like exploring, but also at the same time thinking, say if something was to happen to me, because there's literally no one here. I have left the Sweet Lake. Someone told me to take this route, which goes to something called the Banyan tree. It's meant to be some huge tree where people just sit round, smoke weed, I think. Yeah, meant to just relax and have good vibes there. So just having a little exploration. Yeah, I've been walking for about 10-15 minutes yet. Haven't come to it yet, but I think it's close. I don't know which way to go. I think it's down this way. Oh, if I can stop falling over rocks in these bloody flip-flops. Is that it? Don't tell me that's it. After all this. This is the banyan tree, I think.
Yep, this indeed was it. The huge so-called banyan tree. I mean, yeah, I guess it does look quite interesting, all weird, droopy roots all tangling one another, but I mean, it was very peaceful just sitting up there talking with random strangers.
Well, that was certainly an interesting trip. I thought the tree would have been a little bit more bigger, to be honest, and a little bit more vast and wow, like eye-opening. I could imagine it'd be quite cool to come here kind of like in the dusk, not pitch black, because you won't be able to see anything, but in the dusk be a nice little vibe to sit, you know, by that tree amongst the jungle, breathing it all in, you know, nature style, and light a fire and just speak each other's stories and life and everything, and find inner peace and all that business. Oh, that's really cute. Those random people have just pitched up a tent in the middle of the jungle. Yeah, just camping it out. Today we have arrived in Anjuna, just checked into my hostel, just literally just jetted off straight away to another fort called Chapora Fort. Incredible views, it's quite high up. You can see literally just behind me just how high up, and all the scenic views, and the beach and the sea is just over there. I'm sure this fort is going to be like all the other forts, like not really much to it, but it's another fort that you need to see in Goa, so let's see what it has to offer. Okay, so I was right. There's not really much to do inside the fort. There's literally nothing here. I'm so surprised that this is like a keen tourist attraction to do in Goa, because there's literally nothing here. There's no buildings, there's no kind of barracks, there's no little mini chapel here, there's literally nothing here. It's just literally all the kind of outskirts and the perimeter of the fort walls, which, hey, don't get me wrong, provide absolutely amazing views of the whole of Goa and the sea, and the beach, but apart from that, what is there to do? Show you what the views look like from the fort walls. It does look pretty good though. Just greenery everywhere. That must be Anjuna Beach. Probably try and go down there maybe later on. I'm always surprised wherever you go in India, there is always people just leaving their flip-flops. Like I don't understand. Here's some more here. You know, this one's a bit more older, but there's another one. Like, I don't know what goes through people's minds, or how the flip-flops end there, because you know they're not. That one back there, the first one, that was not just one flip-flop. That was a pair, like pretty much a brand new, no scuffs, no holes. So they would trek up here, enjoy the views, and then go, you know what? You know, I'm going to trek it back down in my bare feet and tread on all the stones and try and probably cut up my feet. I don't understand the minds of some people. So that side was the beach, and then as we look round, loads of sea, nice little secret beach. Might try and go down there. And then over there, I think that's where I was previously, maybe a ramble area and beach up there. But I just noticed, and it looks pretty cool, the waves are crashing in there, it looks pretty cool. And then you can just see all the ripples of the waves coming out this way. I don't know, I just found that quite interesting. But I've just seen this pathway leading down here. I'm going to try and go to that very point there and just see what kind of views we get. Tell you what must happen. They must look down at their feet and go, you know what? Let's get rid of these. I don't need these anymore, these stupid flip-flops. Let's just go barefoot. Don't need them anymore. I'm just going to walk on my feet. Ow. There is loads of pebbles and stones here. I don't understand what people do. So if you're ever in India, and if you're thinking of, you need to buy some flip-flops, damn it, why did I forget to bring them? I'm going to go and buy them at a market. Don't. Just look at the side of the road, find some flip-flops, and you got a free pair. I found some more flip-flops. Look at them. Pretty good condition flip-flops. There you go, get them. Save yourself a few pound and pick them up. Bargain. Just made it to the trail. It'd be really cool if you were to bring your mountain bike and bring it along, and that'd be some pretty cool traversing cycling skills. But yeah, look at these views for days. It's not so good doing this in flip-flops. Should have brought my trainers, but it's the things you do when you want to tan your feet. Well, we made it. The most southern point of this little islands that I can see, but yeah, it's pretty cool up here. That was the beach that we saw earlier. Different perspective. All this sea. You can see the flat earth. Well, that's it. that is another fort done. I don't think I'm going to do any more forts. I've seen quite a few in my area. If you think of coming here yourself, the fort's nothing special, but that view, I think it's called the Bagata Delta view, definitely my happy place. Yeah, that was so cool. I'm very curious, back when the Portuguese was ruling this part of Goa, of India, when they occupied this fort, what was here? I mean, yeah, there's just nothing here, so I'll be keen to get back and try and research. Was there anything here? Was there any weaponry, buildings, just anything, or was it just literally just people looking on the outlook towers, just watching any enemy ships come in? Like, very bizarre. The only kind of building structure is whatever this thing is. All that it's got on here is just BHEI. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Don't know what this was, but I'd be very interested to just look up what was here. Surely there must have been something. Of all the forts that I've been to, they've all had some kind of infrastructure on top of the fort, but for nothing to be here, I find that strange.
So apparently, according to Wikipedia, inside the fort, the church has now disappeared, and only a few signs exist of the barracks and the housing that once filled this vast area. It doesn't say anything about why everything has suddenly gone, but I guess it's good to know that at least something was there. And that's it for part 3. Now the next video will be my last video of my Goa adventure, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Right, I'm off to go and find some flip-flops at the side of the road, so I will see you guys next time. Bye!